Hi everyone, I'm Amy of Handmaiden. This is a monthly podcast I do to keep you up to date with what's new and happening with Handmaiden, like what's on the website, but also my makes, like what I have been making in the past month. So first up is my Autumn League Pullover. Last month, if you watched that episode, I think I'd knitted the yoke. I'd done about the yoke on that sweater, and I've used two strands. One is a lace weight mohair and the other is like an 8-ply 100% alpaca, and it was a cardigan that I'd undone because it had grown so much being 100% alpaca, and I finally re-knitted it, and it's had a good block, and definitely the kind of crimpy kinkiness from it already being knitted yarn has settled out. I'm quite happy with the fabric, and have definitely been wearing this sweater quite a bit since I finished it. Nice oversized, simple raglan, but it's got the delicious squishy double folded neckband and the cute wee detail of this crossover there. Yeah, super simple raglan, and you can just kind of see how I'd hand dyed the mohair. It's got a light kind of flecky speckle through. Yeah, so it's not super solid. Very happy with that. It's definitely very warm being alpaca and mohair, but it's been awesome for these frosty Southland days. Like, I'm down the bottom of the South Island of New Zealand, and it's coming into spring now, but we've definitely had some good fresh starts, and this has been my go-to because it's so snuggly and warm. Yeah, very happy with that. So it's my second Autumn League pullover. I'll link all the patterns and like my Ravelry projects in the show notes below, so if you want to know more information like the size and the needles, and go follow those links to Ravelry. Next up on my finished objects, there's been lots of socks. Socks have been happening on my flatbed knitting machine and also on the circular sock machine. I'll go into that in a wee bit more, maybe a wee bit later in the podcast. Here's some finished sockies, all ready for their new owner. They're almost too big, I can't get them on the screen. You know. I love these ones that are like the same yarn but not matching. This is a Zauberball Crazy. It's probably the closest thing to like when you hand spin your yarn. It's just a 2-ply yarn, but a nylon blend, so it's proper sock yarn. I love it. I find it super hard wearing. There's been lots more of these, but they're already off to their new homes. These are the ones that I do on my flatbed knitting machine, where I've seamed up that wee bit of the rib there and then grafted the toe closed. So yep, sockies. But then I've also been test knitting Alana who owns Lupine Wool Company, the yarn store in Auckland. She also designs patterns under Black Cat Knit Company. I was test knitting Alana's sock pattern that she's about to release. She's been working on this one for quite some time. It's like her ultimate vanilla sock recipe, and she's finally got it patterned down, and it's into testing. So I test knit that pattern for her, and I knit it up in one of my gobstopper balls. I think it looks super gorgeous. It's got some really awesome shaping around the foot up here, so it's a really nice fit, and then just ribbing all the way to get like a nice fit, like it really hugs onto your leg. But yes, I definitely am used to whipping up socks on my knitting machine now, so to actually hand knit a pair, it took a lot longer obviously, but I enjoyed knitting and seeing the colours come in nice and slowly with my striping yarn. Done. It's even on a lupine sock blocker. I won that at a one Socktober from Alana. Done, happy with that. And oh yes, I also cast on and finished another sweater in this past month. I cast on Andrea Mowry's Ooey Gooey sweater. This one I've just blocked yesterday. It's pretty much dry, but I might wear it for you next time. Ooey Gooey is done. I'm so happy with it. Love it. And hang on, I'm going to try and show you the cuffs. Here is a cuff. Both the cuffs are super cool and matching like the yoke too. They have, I don't know if you can see very well in there, but it has a welt. There's actually two of them in here. So it's like a little raised ridge, like a bump, which is a super cool effect. I like it. And there's also two on the sleeve there as well. I knitted in Spin Cycle for the colour work. You can probably see the colour shift in there. Like again, your hand spun would look awesome in there if you spun it fine enough. This is a sport weight. And then I've used Bicycle in the colour Mahogany for the body of my sweater. It's such a beautiful fabric. So happy with it being like that sport weight. It's such a beautiful fabric to wear, although it takes a bit of knitting to knit it on small needles. It's so worth the fabric that you get at the end. Very happy with that. Look forward to wearing it for you next time. Ooey Gooey. I'm currently dyeing up some fluff, some Suri alpaca to make the Ooey Gooey cowl, because I've got quite a bit of this Spin Cycle left. So I don't know if you've seen the Ooey Gooey cowl pattern that's out, but it's got alpaca Suri and then the Spin Cycle in between the fluff. I put a wee bit of mohair in these circles, like in this round that made these circles on the yoke and on the cuffs, and I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little fluffy halo just on the circle dots there, just for fun. Yeah, Ooey Gooey finish. Looking forward to wearing that one. So yes, circular socks on my New Zealand auto knitter. I have got my machine all set back up in my room again now that it's finished, and I'll move back into my office. And then a couple of weekends ago I'd gone along to the Riverton markets and walked in, and the first thing I saw was a lady with exactly the same sock knitting machine as me. I instantly befriended her and have since been to Annette's house, and she has shared with me her knowledge and yeah, really like fine-tuned my machine and got me making more socks, like got me back into it, because I had it packed up and out the way, and when you're not using it regularly, you, yeah, like, anyway, it was great to hang out with Annette and get making socks again, fine-tuning it. So here is Annette. She is Feet Treats from Annette's Sock Room on Facebook. Totes, go give her a follow. She makes these beautiful socks and also these cute little ankle socks. Look forward to learning how to do those from Annette. Feet Treats. Here is some socks off the circular sock machine. This one I need to graft the toe closed. Like it's actually on top of your foot, so not the tippy toe. The graft is going to go across the top of your toes there. But otherwise, that sock is good to go. And because it's on the circular sock machine, it's ribbed in a sock and then set it up for a nice rib pattern in the body. I'm like, what is that? That's a 3-in-1 rib all through the leg of the sock, and then also a 3-in-1 rib on top of the foot, and just plain stockinette on the bottom. So yes, there's actually another one of these. There's a pair of these, and then I had a play with a opal sock and making it smaller, much smaller size, but the same, all ribbed in the round. This is why I wanted my circular sock machine, so I could do all the patterns and ribbing and stuff in the round. And again, well, you can probably more clearly see the rib on top of the foot on that wee one. Yep, there's another one of these too. So 2 pairs of socks off the circular sock machine, and I'm sure the more I do it, the better and quicker I'll get at it. Yeah, I keep defaulting back to my passive flatbed knitting machine because I'm like, oh, I just know how to do a pair of socks on here and I can do it quicker. But that's not how we learn I was thinking I need to pack it up and put it away under the house or something so that I have to use the circular sock machine. Yeah. Okay, I think that's about all I've been creating. Currently cast on, like currently on my needles, Hexi Cardi. I think I talked about my Hexi Cardi in last month's catch-up video. It has definitely grown since then. Hexi Cardi has grown. I feel like it was tiny last time I tried to show you. Here we go. Hexi Cardi, and I've joined it together at the back. So yes, there's the hexagon that's now folded under your arms. And then when it got deep enough for like my armpit kind of, it got deep enough there, I stopped making the hexagons bigger because you can already see how wide that sleeve is. And I did some rows in the back and then joined it together. And I've since seamed up down the top of the sleeves. So the plan now is to go round and round the sleeve to add some length to the sleeves. Round and round there, and then add a bit of length, like, because now you can go around the bottom of the body as well to make it longer. At the moment it's kind of like a cropped jacket kind of length. Yeah, so then when I've got some length on there that I want, you would go around the neck and do kind of like a shawl collar, I'm imagining, on mine. Yeah, coming together. Might be wearing that next time. My mum was making one as well, and my sister, and apparently Gran is going to be making one too. I'd love to get all four of us together with our Hexi Cardis because they'll all be so different. But yes, Mum has finished hers. Hers looks great. It's like a beautiful rainbow. Hexi Cardi. And then the other thing that's happening, I've only cast this one on recently new. This is Uptown Pullover. I'll show you the picture because there's nothing really to show you right now. Uptown Pullover. Here you go. I'm using a linen blend yarn, and I'm going to make it shorter sleeved because I imagine wearing this in the summer. And it has super cute yarn over, knit two together, all down the sleeve, so you get that beautiful mesh kind of look. There's the other sleeve, so not much to show right now. This is Sandysgarn Lena, the linen blend. I got that at the Ribbon Rose, and it's in like a blazing orange colour or something like that. So yeah, super tiny right now. It's just like a wee raglan, but on the sleeves, like when you go over the top of the sleeves, you're doing yarn overs to make that nice mesh fabric. It's feeling delicious. It's an 8 ply, so again I imagine it's going to knit up quite quickly. Got these super fun stoppers on, little mittens. They're on the website at the moment. Yeah, that's on there. Another summer tee. It's, yeah, I've definitely made a few things out like in preparation for our warmer weather this time round. Yeah, like last year I don't think I made any summer makes until it was actually warm and summery. Yeah, so these ones will hopefully be ready. What else is going on? September's Club Colourway for Fibre Club and Yarn Club. Here we go. This is the beautiful braid that came out this month for Fibre Club, and they all had a super cute different coloured flower keyring on there. But also this month I did a collaboration with Nina of Kakapo Creations. She's in Winton, which is also down the bottom of the South Island, closest to me. Nina is a spinner and a knitter, like she's also a fibre creator, but she also makes beautiful handmade soaps. And so she's done up a little flyer about herself and her business, and made lots of super cute little soap samples that went in each club parcel, like Fibre Club and Yarn Club all got the tiny little soap samples, and there are a variety of different ones. This one is Peaceful Purple and they smell absolutely delicious. Thank you, Nina. Go and share some love with Nina, like follow her on Facebook and Instagram, or check out her website. So many beautiful, I think she was saying like 15 different soaps she's developed now, like all the beautiful colours and scents and stuff. And then Yarn Club, I've just dropped it, hold up. I don't have a skein left of Yarn Club, but because I knitted it up, I popped it on my circular sock machine again, and this is how it looks knitted up. I dyed the skein purposely to get the micro striping. So happy with how it turned out. Love it. Yeah, very happy with that. Might unknit it and turn it to actual socks now. Maybe. So yes, Morning Glory and Aster were the birth flower inspiration for September. I've already started dyeing up October's because I need it to be dry, ready to send to you, and I'm heading away for school holidays, so it's all happening. Love them. Right, maybe up here you can see there's definitely some more fibre and braids from last month when you had a wee look on the shelves. I've been dyeing lots up to take to the Gore Spinners open day on the 4th of October. I will be there if you want to grab some, but there are some braids on the website. I put some new stock on the website. These ones in bags are all leftovers from when I dye up Fibre Club. There's always wee bits left because I weigh them all into 100 gram lengths that I can braid, and there's always like bits. So I've dyed all the bits and I've popped them in bags, and I'm gonna sell those at open day as well, calling them like bag of bits. Just as good as your braids, it's just not one continuous length, there's lots of pieces in there. Yeah, but they look beautiful. So this is a silk one. Oh, sorry about the crinkle bag. Yeah, when you're spinning you like pull it all apart into pieces anyway, what I do. Yeah, there we go, bag of bits. And yeah, so open day 4th of October at the Gore Town and Country Club, 10 AM till 3. I'll be there. I've also been dyeing up lots of mini skeins, heaps more minis to go with the sock balls, and I've got some super cute boxes that I think I'll do for Socktober, like the Gobstopper ball, and add a mini skein and they'll go in these super cute boxes. So these will also be at open day, but then after open day I'll pop whatever's left on the website. Here's a special Gobstopper bowl that here's a one-off one that I haven't added to the website yet because I'll take it to open day. The other places, if you want to get some Gobstopper balls, would be to go to Wool U, that festival that's on in Dunedin. It's happening today, Friday, and it also is happening on tomorrow, Saturday. Jan of Crofters Yarn has got a heap of my Gobstopper balls if you want to go along there and get some off Jan. Yeah, they've done an amazing job of organising a big festival for Dunedin, so go along and support them. And then I'm just thinking, what else is on the website new? Not too much, I don't think. There's the wee mittens that I had on my needles that I showed you before, but there's also wee foxes, there's even wee kittens on there, and the roses are pretty fun. Getting some good light reflection here today. There they go, roses. You have like a bunch of flowers on your needles. And the Kiwi Mel is finished. That ended at the end of August. My prize winner was Raylene in the UK, and I've sent her lovely little parcel off to England. Yeah, there was heaps of awesome prizes, and it was so great to see people get behind that make along and support New Zealand wool and New Zealand designers. Yeah. So if you order anything on the website after Sunday, so yeah, any later than Sunday the 21st, it won't ship until Monday the 29th because I'm off to the West Coast with Lily because it's school holidays here in New Zealand. So yes, we're having a week on the West Coast, but then I'll be back and I'll post all your orders on the 29th of Monday. I'm also going to chuck a banner up on the website just to remind people. Yeah, so I do feel like that's all from me this month. Great to catch up. Hopefully see some of you at open day and actually catch up in person. I'd love to see you. Yeah. Oh, spinning public day this Saturday. So tomorrow I'll be down at the Gore library with my wheel and doing a wee bit of spinning for Worldwide Spinning Public Day. Let me know in the chats below if you are going out and about and spinning in public somewhere. I'd love to hear. Yeah. Thanks for joining me.